Round 3. Fight. Yes, we hit 672 is the max for the event, and we hit that with like 35, 40 minutes to go before the tournament started. So 10 rounds maxed out to the, well, it's not the total number of 10 rounds you can have, but it's close before it starts getting funky math. Jen Stukov. All right, we are on the draw. And we're on the draw with I mean, I can play Astrolabe. We're 2 lands toward. I don't know about that. I was talking myself through, okay, well, what kind of things would I want to? Basic, non-snow-covered island. Aether Vial. I believe we have a Merfolk player. That's just annoying. So, Collector Oof is in our sideboard. That's true. Combo. They could be playing a whole bunch of Merfolk, have Thassa's Oracle, and then just paradigm them, shift themselves out. That is worth being mindful of. Or they're the Cephalid Breakfast deck. Well, now, I think I want to keep up Swords to Plowshares. I think I don't want a Swords yet. I think I want to wait for them to go for it. So these are effectively the same effects going towards their... Yeah, so say they play out the Vandal. If they play out the Vandal, I can't, or the Illusionist. That's the thing is, like, if they play it, they can just keep targeting it with Nomad repeatedly. So if I Swords Nomad, that doesn't do me any good. Because otherwise, they'll just use the Shuko effect. But Shuko is, equipping is a sorcery. So they're starting with that. If I swords, they just continue to do the thing. So let's just let them continue to do the thing. It's Narcomoebe, huh? So they do have Stoneforge Mystic, Recruiter of the Guard. There's the Thassa's Oracle. I don't think I could have interacted with it. I needed to basically have a second thing, and I don't think it was an option. I don't necessarily want to show our deck, because I'm pretty sure I can't interact back anyway. Yeah. So, surgical. I think I want Collector Oath. So the question is whether or not swords, the way they had it, swords doesn't necessarily break it up. I would have had to swords the Nomad, and that at least puts it sorcery speed on the other guy, but even so... Yeah, I'm not... I think I still want to have the swords. And I like Abrupt Decay, because Abrupt Decay is going to take care of everything they have. I don't know. I just feel like... Knight of the Reliquary. I feel like the Ice Fangs. And maybe it's wrong for the Ice Fangs, but... Uro might just be too slow. If I take Spellbomb, I can have an Uro back. The only thing is, I think if Spellbomb is sitting there, it stops them from being able to do anything. Much like this hand, it can't do anything. Throw cards back. So I don't have. Yeah. Like, they literally have just kind of had great hand. That was wrong. Damn it. I was like, give yourself a chance to have both up. I can't believe you did that. I mean, I can believe you did that, but it's really annoying. I was like, if you fetch the snow cover, if you get the white one, then at least the other guy can go get Tundra. Like, if they have it again, I guess we make them play it, right? Okay. They're gonna they're gonna suit him up and attack for 4. They should suit it up and attack for 4. True name Nemesis. So they have their combo. Yeah. See, I do think maybe I should have held. I should have held back jamming Oko, and the way I put the lands back, I should have kept one more land. So I definitely misplayed through what I wanted to do, and we're gonna pay for it sitting here in round 3. So that's super annoying. My opponent is a derpy monster. That's appropriate. Yeah, I think it was wrong to play out the Oko, or it was wrong how I set up the brainstorm to not necessarily have the ability to do it. I do not have an answer to True Name Nemesis that I know of. Do we bring it? Yeah, Dead of Winter is still gone. Keep Oko alive one more turn. Let him grant us a 3/3. They played out the land they dazed, yeah. So, I bought the time with that because it also stops the combo element of it. So, they can play Thassa's Oracle fair, looking at 4 cards. And they chose one. Well. So Oko is going to go down. Like I can play Dungus to have a threat as well as turn off. I do think it maybe did make more sense to have Oof over the Sylvan Library. I was thinking at some point maybe Sylvan can get going, but I don't know. I don't really see right now when I'm going to have that opportunity. So if I would have just had a 2-2, we could turn off future equipment. I think that makes more sense in the long term. So I think if we had guess we just lose anyway. They just mill out their deck, right? Do they play more than one Oracle? Wow, they literally just had it all. Name surgical extraction. I do not have that. I mean, I do. I just didn't draw it. Yep, so they're going to go off again. Guess it doesn't particularly matter how I set up. Yeah, so now they flash back. That's clever. If they only have the one Oracle, they flash it back. So should I have swords the Oracle? Is that really their only target? I guess we'll have to look at that. If the one Oracle is really their only target, or did they have more than one? Wow. So then, yeah, that was a misplay on my part. I mean, they would have still countered it regardless, but there is only one option. What is this? Skyclave Angel, Skyclave Apparition. Interesting. Yeah, we lost to the combo. Combo and counter. So they had what? Days, 1, 2. So 2 days, and they happen to draw it. Shuko, Vial, anything. So what's exiled? Another Vial, Cabal Therapy, and Dread Return. Yeah, I should retake my picture to get the exiled cards. But once upon a time, Stoneforge package. Did they have? Yeah, there's a Batterskull. So they were, quote, fair. Batterskull, Shuko. I don't see Vial, 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 Vial. So the 4 Aether Vials. Narcomoebas. And then 1 Skyclave. 2 Recruiters. Recruiter. Search your library for a creature, toughness 2 or less, revealing it, putting it into your hand. So that is True Name, Nomad, and Illusionist. And Sky, is it 2 or less? 2 or less. So they could get basically the entire package. I mean, Recruiter can't find Thassa's Oracle, but I don't know if they necessarily care about that part. Yep. Well, they got us.